Hello and welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in, and today I'm playing World of Horror. So if you don't know what this is, it's like it's an old, well it's not, I wouldn't say it's old, it's like made in I forgot when, like 2000s. But it's designed to look like an old, adventure game for PC. And it's in like Junji Ito inspired manga art style. So yeah. Also there's mods. Oh whoops. I hit the wrong thing. Hold on, let me go back to the menu. I clicked the wrong thing. Okay, so what we're gonna do is new story. Custom playthrough. You play this when you know how to play the game. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna randomize to see. Okay, now we get to pick what characters we want to play as. So yeah, there's this guy's a Yakuza ref. Well, he's a Kiryu reference in one of his costumes. But yeah, there's these basic characters. Basically, the first two rows of characters are like characters made by the dev. Below it are modded characters. Hey, look, it's the chick from Needy Streamer Overload, or I believe that's what it's called. Ami-chan. Chie from Persona. Heather Mason from Silent Hill 3. The Hunter from Bloodborne, he's my favorite. And Star-Lord for some reason. Listen, I got bored and was just looking for mods, okay? Well, I could just use the Hunter from Bloodborne because he's OP. He's an OP mod character. Let's not do that. Make things too easy. Maybe I'll use Ame-chan. Well, I forgot her strength isn't that good. Well, her deal is she isn't that good in fighting. Maybe Chie? Heather Mason's a good choice. Or Cheryl. I mean, as the Dead by Daylight people who never played Silent Hill 3 know her as Cheryl only. Oh yeah, then I unlock this one. I unlock Peter Quill as Star. I like to joke that the Hunter got isekai'd into Japan. It's like a reverse isekai. Yeah, let's just use Chie. Here, I'm gonna make it not too hard. Now, difficulty. Yeah, let's just keep it on normal. Okay, so now we have to pick a god, what god an evil cold is trying to revive. We'll do the Devouring Fire God. It mostly just affects combat. And Chie's pretty decent at fighting. There you go. And I'll just load the settings I usually have. Stand from your channel surfer. Summer. We'll just use her Summer. Okay, so yeah, basically this game's like an RPG, kind of. Here, we'll just get a EXP boost. Now, we have to investigate mysteries. And let's see how long I last. Usually I die before I end it. Okay, the scissor one. Teacher. Painting. A lot of these aren't even in the city. Okay, we'll get this one out of the way. Spine-chilling story of school scissors. Another boy from your school has disappeared. Rumor has it, a terrible woman has returned from the grave. A woman with the widest smile and the sharpest scissors. It's based off of that one Japanese urban legend. I think the US translation was Slitmouth Woman or something like that. You know your friend was up to something when he left you his notebook full of cryptic notes. I can send her back where she belongs, he claimed. After he disappeared, you decided to study the notebook for clues. It details a ritual that claims to stop the wicked woman once and for all. What's the worst thing that could happen? Okay, so yeah, I already know what to do, so we're gonna access the storage, get the friend's diary, we're gonna look at it. Okay, there's gonna be a point where I have to put this on the chalkboard. Not too hard. Now we're gonna explore the school. A tall woman with an unsettling face and twitching lips stops you. I'll be your new biology teacher. Could you help me move some stuff to my new office? Okay, if I hit decline, yeah, I think I'll lose sanity. Look, success, so after I chose to help. The creepy substitute teacher hands you some old books to carry. Among the mundane titles, you find one called Extinction of Mankind. You shudder, feeling the teacher's gaze on your back. Plus 5 XP. Okay, I'm gonna check out the locker rooms. Oh god, okay, yeah, I picked the wrong one. There goes some of my sanity. Wooden bats. Good weapon for Chie. And I need a key for that. And that's it. So yeah, let's explore the school. You hear the squishy sound of dripping liquid, a few drops of what looks like mercury falling to the classroom floor. Duck away or raise your head. Okay, so I need to guess what the skill checks are. Raise your head. Is that like dex? My dex stat is 6. So then there's duck away. Perception? Okay, I'm gonna guess duck away is dex. Raise your head is perception. Let's... Ugh. Yeah, I was right. Okay, I failed my dexterity check. You leave immediately, but not quickly enough. And a few drops of the liquid burn your skin. Eesh. Okay, let me just check my recording real quick. I just need to make sure it's recording. Also, hold on, let me move myself. So yeah, you could see... Let me shrink down, just so you could see the dialogue. Or at least some of it. Yeah, okay, so you see Chie from Persona. That's my character I'm playing as. Okay. So I lost some... I took some physical damage. I took some mental damage. Form ritual... Let's peek outside. Always a genius idea. Shouldn't risk it again. Okay, explore school. You enter the damp-smelling sport wing. You notice a backpack drifting on a swimming board in the middle of the pool. Could it be what you were looking for? Enter water. You enter the pool and start swimming towards the backpack. Suddenly, The water turns murky and you realize you're not alone in the pool. A bloated figure emerges from the murky water, blocking your only way out from the pool. I could run, or I could fight this undead abomination. I should run. Jeez. Okay, yeah, this was a bad idea. I should have just ran. Okay. I needed that, and... yeah. I guess that's right. Maybe. What's the bloated effect do? Something moves inside your stomach. Oh, good. That's great. I guess that's just it. Spore School. With the trail growing cold, it might be time for a different approach. Could a similar case have occurred in the past? A trip to the library might be a good idea. Okay, if I study, that's a knowledge check. That's just gonna waste time. God, I lost more stem though. The mere thought of studying all those old dusty newspapers makes your head hurt. There's no way you're going to waste the entire day in the moldering library. I lost stem though. Unless I didn't need a hide. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna run. So, here's the reason why you just don't run away from everything. This little Doom counter at the top, where it says Doom at 5%, where my arrow is, my cursor. When that reaches 100, it's game over. And running, you gain a Doom penalty. Also, there's some enemies you can't run from. Should be correct. What was the design? Wait, what's that? You take a step back as the writhing amorphous mass slowly takes shape. A pillar of heads is nearly reaching the high ceiling. Each face has the same expression of pure hatred, each mouth screaming the same question. Am I beautiful? Am I beautiful? Am I beautiful? Now it's your only chance to send this monstrosity away. Input the correct combinations of bows and claps to perform the banishment. Okay, whenever I change this, it always goes wrong, so let's just see how it does. Right? 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 Wrong. Right. So I got one wrong. The eldritch horror is slowly moving towards you, seemingly unaffected by the ritual. When you were sure this would finally be the end, you wake up in the ambulance. The paramedic calmly explains that they found you collapse in one of the classrooms. He shrugs when you ask him about the scissors woman and your friend. Probably just a heat stroke induced hallucination, he says, injecting your arm with a needle. The last thing you see before losing consciousness for the second time is the face of the paramedic. 2 old scars visible from both his cheeks. So, the paramedic was kind of sus. Spine-chilling story of school scissors, ending D. I've actually gotten that thing right once. It's just I don't know. Rewards for solving knowledge. So yeah, you get like rewards and whatnot. So like if you get the best ending, I'm pretty sure it subtracts more doom than like more of your doom meter. Like usually like 5 at least. But since I didn't get the best ending, it just subtracts 3. I mean, it's still good, but you know. Okay, let's go back to my home. Inside your mailbox, you find a small key. What's this doing here? Take key. Okay, so let me show you what we do with the keys. Like, I've already beaten this game before. Like, you do a bunch of different runs and you unlock stuff for your next run. So let's go back to this area, the town. Go to Lighthouse. Enter Lighthouse. This is what the keys are for. It was D, I think. Or was it this one? Okay, yeah, it was E. So I unlocked one lock. Once you complete all cases, you should have keys for all the locks, and then you go in there to proceed to the end game. Which you may die in the lighthouse, or you may not. But yeah, basically this is Junji Ito and Lovecraftian horror, basically. It's like eldritch horror. Okay, so yeah, I completed that. I got my key from that. I've done this one, but I forgot what it was. Okay, let's go here just so I could get some rest. Because the other missions require me to go somewhere else, not in the town. Okay, first let's prepare. I got a bandage. Yeah, let's rest. Let's rest again. This also causes doom. It's not good for me to rest a lot, but I really needed it after all that damage I took. Okay, so it wants me to investigate the seaside location. Like twice. This is the bonus objective. Oh my god, okay. Something pulls you towards the beach. A statuette half buried in the sand is calling you. Feeling your hands shaking, you take a step closer. Ignore it. Good, I have my strength saved me. I forgot what this does if you take it. Despite your sudden desire, you get a hold of yourself, moving away from it. You quickly forget the whole encounter. No cursed objects for me. The military exercises make you feel safer, but are guns enough to stop unspeakable horrors lurking out there? Plus 4 doom and plus 2 reason. Okay, I got the bonus objective. You may be going crazy, but you swear something's watching you from the sea. Okay, let's rest. I just realized I could get allies right now. Schoolyard. Okay, so... Please gossip. Yeah. Okay, let's tell the story. She seems visibly shaken by what I told her, and let's recruit. So, allies give you, like, benefits, but sometimes you'll get an ally that debuffs you. Like, you get buffs from allies, usually. Okay, let's recruit you. Oh, cool, I got charisma. One more. I swear to God, if you suck. Okay, good. Oh, plus 1 reason and stamina. That's good. Okay, now we'll leave. Now we'll investigate what I'm supposed to investigate. I like how this mod, they literally made a chibi for this. When you enter the metro car, you notice an oddly shaped package on the seat opposite of you. It's marked with your name. You reach for the package but hesitate. An icy feeling settles into the pit of your stomach. Okay, I think I'm gonna lose reason if I ignore it. If I examine it, that's perception. Oh god, it takes my physical health. You leave at the next station in a hurry, hoping to forget the package as soon as possible. Okay, so I believe that summons an entity that will hunt me down and try to kill me. Investigate the school. The music hall where students compete to go to the nationals is abnormally full today. A young violinist is giving a staggering performance in the front of the committee and an amazed crowd. Is it your friend on stage? Appreciate the show. Oh my god, my perception sucks. Moving forward, you notice that everyone around you is livid. Looking left and right, the crowd seems to vanish. There is no one here. This wing was closed off long ago. You realize that. You broke in the concert hall and bruised your arm. So it was haunted. It wasn't my friend. I mean, if you pass the perception test, it turns out it is your friend. I think you gain, like, sanity. All in all, like, what happens mostly is dependent on your stats. Getting access to the student database would certainly speed up your investigation, but the receptionist would never allow it. If only there was a way to make her go away for a while. I don't have that ally. Talk to her. You weren't able to convince the receptionist to let you access the database. This has been a waste of time. Added Doom. You find a notebook containing handwritten notes. Sorry if I missed these little things in the main area when I'm selecting where to go. I never read them when I play this. Like, I've played this so much, I don't really read it. About the swimming club itself and mermaids. I already know what happens in this story. A nauseating stench stops you. Someone has scattered rotting fish guts everywhere and hung up countless fish heads. You cover your mouth as you slowly retreat. A vast flock of seagulls outside viciously attack the windows. Okay, I take damage. Okay, I think this... Through the dirty restaurant window, you notice a shady-looking man wearing a jacket covered in strange symbols. He stops in front of a house, visibly nervous. Before he enters the house, he turns around as if he was checking for any unwanted followers. What could this mean? Okay. I think this is dexterity. Call the police is... or knowledge. Could be perception. But yeah, if I'm falling, being stealthy, I'm pretty sure that's dex, and I'm not doing too good in dex. Like, it's not bad, but it's not great. I could call the police. I think that's charisma. Or I could do nothing. I don't want to take any more damage, but let's call the police. Yeah, I knew it. You can't convince the police officer to take you seriously, and by the time you manage to find a willing cop, the house is empty. Let's just explore downtown. Walking through the park, you find a little girl crying alone in the playground. When you ask what's wrong, she says that she can't find her mommy. Luckily, you spot the girl's address on the backpack lying nearby. I can let the police handle it, or I could take her home. Okay, I think if I let the police handle it, I lose a bunch of stamina or sanity. I can't remember. But yeah, let's take her home. You offer to take her home. When you get there, The terrified mother slams the door on your face from behind the door. She starts screaming to get the girl away. The little girl calmly tells you that she can take it from here. So the little girl was maybe possessed or something, or evil. Maybe that's why she was abandoned. Because, well, at first she was crying that she was abandoned, but then when you get there, she's like all calm and the mother's terrified of her. Maybe I did the wrong. I shouldn't rest again, but let's just do it. Investigate school. You enter the school bathroom to wash your face with cold water. A sudden noise behind you stops you in your tracks. One of the stall doors has opened on its own. Escape the bathroom. You might be paranoid, but there's no way you're risking an encounter with a ghost here. Okay, so I've done the other choice before, so last time I had to fight a ghost, and fighting a ghost in this game is very difficult because you can't do damage to it. You have to do a combination of bows and claps. Like, I don't know how to do that. This is why I always run away from ghosts. Like, fighting them like that is difficult. You bust through the door to the janitorial closet, but it's already too late. The latest missing girl is lying on a dirty mattress. Her upper torso, at least a tail of a fish, has been crudely sewn in place of her legs. She was too weak and died. You hear the mad janitor say, he looks up and down, maybe you'll do. Notice his face. Okay, I got this option because I did the side objective also. I'm so lonely, he stammers, taking a step forward. For years, I've dealt with this void inside me. Another step forward. Each night, I dream about a city underwater. I realized that's where I truly belong. And another, let me take you there. So he's stepping close to me, asking me to take him there. Okay, so if you ever play this, I've done both of these options. So if you send one of your allies with you, like I have these high school girls with me, he kills them and drags their body with him while he flees to the ocean. And that's it. But if you agree, I think I take some damage, but reluctantly, you reach out your hand and the janitor grabs it. He freezes, seemingly studying your face in a better light. I've seen you in my dreams. I don't need to take you anywhere. He smiles and lets go of your hand and jumps into the open manhole. You're doomed to go there eventually, and I'll wait for you. +4 doom. So, like, he knows about something going on. Probably the end of the world, maybe, or the fact that my character's doomed. Was the talk about the underwater city just an excuse for a crazed killer? I mean, there's eldritch horrors in this game's universe. I wouldn't doubt an underwater city. I think he's like supposed to be a merman. That's why he looks like that. Or did the janitor really believe in the mermaid city located somewhere deep under the waves? Well, was he a merman, or was he just a crazy guy obsessed with mermaids? I think it said he was in the opening. Oh, fuck, I forgot to read the opening for you guys. But yeah, basically, basically, the plot to this mystery is you're looking into missing students. And it turns out there's like a crazed janitor kidnapping students from the high school and turning them into mermaids. At least he thinks he is. But he's really just cutting them in half and killing them. Whatever the case, you really should see a dermatologist about your skin allergy. With each day, it starts to look more and more like fish scales. Macabre memoir of morbid mermaids, ending E. Rewards for solving this mystery. So if you didn't do the side objective, you'd have to fight him, and then you end up killing him, and your character would just leave immediately. It's leave the room after brutally murdering that guy. Okay, so yeah, I got my rewards, and yeah, preparing for the worst. So yeah, stuff costs more. Okay, Chie, let's change your outfits. How's my health doing? Okay, I'll just get an XP boost. I just realized I leveled up. I've been playing this without leveling up. And I'm almost halfway to another level. Okay, so let's see. Art knowledge, that raises perception. This raises luck. Folklore, this raises knowledge. Chie ain't super bright, so let's go with... I mean, Outdoorsman has... Like, when you get these perks, they'll have use later. I just realized, isn't there one with a painting? I could probably use my art knowledge with that. And I'll raise Chie's strength. Because Chie knows how to whoop ass. Okay, yeah. I could probably use my art knowledge in that one. Okay, a damp-looking letter addressed to you arrived this morning. Mamiya Ichiro, a famous painter you were once a huge fan of, has replied to a message you sent him last summer. He thanked you for the letter and invited you to his mansion. You were going to witness the creation of his true masterpiece he wrote. Just how could you decline? You finally arrived at the mansion's gate. You are afraid you will never be able to remove the lingering musty smell of the wetlands from your clothes. Now, where is everyone? Mansion foyer. Corpses are strung up on a wire like a marionettes with painted smiles and rosy cheeks. Okay, as soon as you see this, you should call the police because fuck this is a mansion. Keep in mind though, these random encounters are from when I investigate the forest area. Or was it the mansion? You continue your search. While walking through the empty mansion, you hear something rustling in the bushes behind the building. Let's have a look. While wandering through the woods, you discover strange carvings on one of the trees, and by the look of them, they were made recently. Could they be connected to the current mystery? Try to decipher. I'm gonna fail because my knowledge is low. Oh. Okay, despite having low knowledge, I succeeded. You're certain the missing people were here. You are on the right trail. I got XP. Okay, so yeah, so what they said earlier, I heard noises. Here, it was this person. Crouching next to the moss-covered stone is a woman. Hello? Are you here for Ichiro-san's showcase of the newest painting? Ah, where are my manners? My name is Amy, and I'm a curator working for the art gallery in Shiokawa. Amy, I think that's how you pronounce her name. But Amy smiles. Shiro-san is somewhere in the mansion, I'm sure. I'd help you look for him, but I want to catalog these, she says, pointing at the rock. These ritualistic markings are unique to this region. I've been told. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. Apologies if you hear any background noises. I have my fan on. It's really freaking hot. Okay, so notice how she's in the map in this area. I could stick with her, or I could look around. Okay, I think I could stick with her. I could do this once. Let's go to the painting studio. Move the cursor. The ritualistic markings, yeah, okay. I'm gonna go follow her now. Amy says, thanks for staying with me. In the bottom. A sudden storm forces you to find shelter in the nearby cave. Looking around, you discover strange markings on the cave's walls. Try to decipher them. You wonder what it could all mean. Okay, now I'm gonna go... Okay, so yeah. In this mystery, this lady can die if you don't keep an eye on her. That's why I'm sticking with her. She says, thanks for staying with me. Following the suspicious person, you enter a old, rundown mansion. It stinks like spoiled milk and has only 2 doors, one of which came through. You can't see the strange man anywhere. Search room. Flashlights are useful. I'll just equip that. There are countless paintings hung on the walls of the mansion. All of them show alien landscapes and weird humanoids dancing around in circles. Could he have gone mad and seen aliens? Don't recognize any of them, but the technique used is unmistakable. Ichiro-san painted these. Okay, we're gonna stick with her. Again, I'm trying to make sure she doesn't die. There's a local legend about a heartbroken seamstress. One stormy night, she broke into a local inn and stitched the unsuspecting guests together. Her final gruesome work. But that's just a legend, right? Rifle through the cupboard or check the sewing machine? Check the sewing machine. I found you at last. Okay, I never seen the whole thing where like the blood and stuff, or is that hair? But yeah, I've done this encounter before. I usually just click before it does that. Okay, tell me I didn't get any, Okay, I'm still just bloated. There are countless paintings. Okay, it's the same thing. So we're gonna stick with her. In the middle of the room, you see a man tied to a chair. You rushed in to help. When you remove his gag, though, the man starts shouting curses and ancient prophecies. You fall into the floor, your mind flooded with unspeakable images as the man slowly stands up, completely ignoring the chair he was tied to. Okay. He does mental damage, I think. Curious statue. Okay, so it raises my knowledge while I carry it. Good. Finally, you find a key in one of the desk drawers. You head towards the private room to find the painter himself. feel watched. Thanks. You instinctively grabbed Amy, who almost faints at the sight of the room you both enter. Every visible surface is covered in obscene paintings of grotesque monster faces. Ichiro-san sits alone in front of an empty canvas. Ichiro-san smiles when he notices you two. Ah, my biggest fan and Miss Amy are both here. He stands up and comes closer, looking at you from behind his dark glasses. Would you please be kind and wait in the foyer? I need Miss Amy to help me with the latest painting. Amy looks at you surprised but doesn't say anything. I could wait in here, or I could leave her. Yeah. Fuck no. I'm pretty sure she dies if I leave her. In the mirror, you catch a glimpse of something that shouldn't be there. Oh, thanks. No, you can't leave Amy with that creepy man, no matter how famous he is. You quickly go back to the room and gasp. Ichiro-san prepares to stab the unconscious Amy. Ichiro-san looks at you and smiles. You can't stop my work now. Okay, she fucking died, I think. Okay, so what happened was, the reason why she might have died was because I didn't stick with her the whole time she showed up. Because, remember, I did go to a different room one time. The painted monster reaches out from the canvas and grabs a surprised Ichiro-san by the neck. No, this is not what was supposed to happen. Okay, now I have to fight his creation. Good God, I'm probably gonna die, aren't I? Shit. Oh wait, she's alive. You've managed to defeat the horrible eldritch being and destroy the canvas it used as a portal. Suspecting the eldritch being will use other canvases to return, you and Amy both take the time to burn every painting in the mansion. Hopefully, Ichiro-san's legacy will soon be forgotten. Okay, did I level up? Because there's a way I could save myself. Okay, good. Okay, I'm alive. Combat moves deal extra point of damage. Yeah, okay, now let's raise my reason. There, I'm alive. I'm not dead. Because as soon as I would start the next mystery, I'd die. Okay, I got key. Okay, so I got one. We got two more. A group of researchers from the university in Tokyo are researching a curious rock formation. It was discovered a few weeks ago by tourists in a village in Shiokawa. You've read about it in a newspaper. The sudden disappearance of the tourist was a subject of school gossip for a few days, but ultimately no one was found. The rock formation must be somewhere connected to the events happening in your town. Feeling that the researchers can help you, you decide to pack yourself and visit the village. Oh god, I think I mistook. I made a mistake. I thought this was a different one. Village arrival. The final stop. The bus suddenly stops as the driver opens the door. Reluctantly, you notice you're still far from the village itself. However, before you can ask any questions, the bus doors close. As the old bus drives away, you see the village in the distance. Hoping it won't rain too much, you stop to look at the clouds. Suddenly, you hear splashing sounds behind you. That's strange. You thought you were the only passenger on that bus. Sweaty assailants. Got him. Okay, yeah, I need a rest somewhere. Rest at end. You enter the inn, hoping to find the research team here. Every room is empty except one. In the last one, you find a visible, stressed man, Matsuda-san, the expedition leader. Thank God you came. We've been attacked by the villagers and got separated. I'm worried for my colleagues. The things we've learned here, the knowledge, it's too dangerous. We must escape this place as soon as possible. Okay, so I could look for them, but I need a rest. Shouldn't rest now. Okay, I'm gonna die. It's not letting me rest. Okay, so what I recall is I have to, okay. I was gonna say I have to search specific areas, but then I just lost my sanity. The encounter was the final straw. Your mind has snapped, and you've been locked up in an asylum. It would be comforting to accept that you were insane, that no old god awakening to devour humanity. But the drugs haven't made the horrors disappear. Yep, I died. Well, technically I'm not dead, I'm just insane. Anyway, that was World of Horror. It's a pretty fun game. I used to play this a lot. It has a lot of mods and stuff. I would recommend you try it out yourself if this game has any interest to you. It's like an old adventure. It's designed to look like an old adventure game with manga art style. Like it's supposed to be like kind of Junji Ito inspired, as well as Lovecraftian horror inspired. But yeah, I'd recommend you guys give it a go if you have interest of it. Just don't be surprised that the dev. Well, the dev was gone for a while, so some people were salty that he didn't update the game for a while during COVID. But he updated the game like not too long ago, like a few months ago. All in all, you could also download mods to add more stuff to the game. But yeah, it's still a good game. It's pretty fun. But anyway, thanks for tuning in. Hope you all have a good day. I'm probably gonna relax now. Like, it's way too hot here. I hate summer because of that. But yeah. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed my little video of me playing this. And sharing also always helps. But yeah, I'll see you all later. Have a good one.